For my screencast, I've decided to go with the Couts Library, the Online Reference Center, and Microsoft. Uh, First one I'll start with is the Couts Library, which led me to the Internet Archive for historical education curriculum guides. I've bookmarked all of these sites for easy access, so I'll go to Couts right now. Here we have the slides that we were given in the lecture last Tuesday. And there's a link to the archive site. Alright, so since I plan on becoming an English teacher, I would use the Couts Library resource as much as possible. The library maintains vendor relationships with several major companies such as National Geographic and Vogue magazine. They also have a wealth of resources pertaining to teaching and curriculum. The Couts Library has access to the historical education curriculum guides, which will be an invaluable resource for a new teacher. I could use this connection to English teaching curriculums to plan out my lessons so that I'm not completely overwhelmed in my first few years of teaching. This in particular outlines what areas deserve more emphasis in regards to the teaching of writing. And the guide also outlines what kind of equipment would be helpful when administering lessons. This, of course, could be updated based on all the new technologies that we've learned about, but this is a great place to start. For my second resource, I've chosen the Online Reference Center. First things first, you just go to www.learnalberta.ca. If you scroll along the top, there's an option here for the Online Reference Center. And for my minor, I've chosen social studies, so as I'm perusing through the Online Reference Center, I noticed that all the links have the appropriate grades that you would want to use them with. So for me, if I'm going to be teaching, say, like a grade 7 social studies class, I would click on something like this Canada in Context, which says it's between grades 6 to 12. So when I use this database, I can locate information on a broad range of Canadian topics. So if I go to Browse Topics, say I wanted to teach my students about Canada's role in the war, simply go Browse Topics, click something like Canada at War, and yeah, I'm immediately brought to a source that offers me news, magazines, academic journals, primary sources, references, critical essays. Yeah, just a few clicks of the mouse and I have so much more access to information that I can then relay to my students. So for my third and final resource, or vendor resource, I'm going to go with Microsoft and their P.I.L, or Partners in Learning network that they've created, and it's just www.pil-network.com, as you can see here. They've got a specific area just for educators, so if you click on For Educators at the top banner here, Partners in Learning for Educators, and then you can just scroll down to their specialized training programs. For me, I'm interested in Windows in the classroom. So basically here, one of the things that jumped out at me, they offer like several programs or software that you can use within your classroom for free. You just have to create like a quick and easy account with them. One of them that I liked was flashcards. Basically, it's a great way for students to study. That's easy on the environment, and for my purposes, I could click on this language arts tab here, and basically you get your question and answer right in front of you, and you can create your own flashcards to help your students with whatever studying they need to accomplish. But here's basically one example that they have for language arts, which I think would be a helpful tool for teachers. So that's my third and final resource. Thank you very much.